So, question for you, AJ.
Did you
We
forget my name?
No, it's weird calling you that because I don't call you that.
Yes.
But question for you as an author. So you've started going to book events in the last year. Some of them have been brand
Because you
new.
forced me to?
Yes, because I forced you to. So not every event that we've gone to has been really like tailor made for your style of books. How do you make it through an event when you get there and you realize like your crowd is 60 plus or they're just not the kind of people that might be interested in your books? How do you do that? How do you try to make sales or reach customers like that?
The same thing. Same way I get through everything in life. I count the seconds until it's over.
That's fair. That's fair.
Oh, that one show we went to last year, we won't mention the name of it because we don't want to slander it, but it was mostly older folks who every time they picked up one of my books went, "Oh my!" I don't know what year they're from, but it's a long time ago. Um, you can't really do anything at those. You basically, it was supposed to be a bunch of college kids, and it was mostly people in their like 60s
And up.
and up. I would say it very nicely, and up. And they were looking for like romance, maybe some,
Murder mystery.
not a lot of nonfiction, things like that. And murder mystery, all they all look for murder mystery. It's great. Um, but they were not looking for me, and that's fine. It's just after you know what kind of people show up to a show, you just kind of roll with it because there's nothing you can do. You can't just go find people and bring them to the show to buy your books. You just hope that there's one person and you hang on to that one person. What I did at that show is I just hung out with wonderful authors. That's how I got through it because if I couldn't sit there and talk to them, it would have just been me and you,
For like eight
people
hours.
people watching and talking mad shit like we always do because we're just like, what kind of book that person's looking for? And then we just like look at each other and we're like, not yours. Definitely not. But I would say just it's like any show. Even the shows that might bring like a range between like, college kids and older folks because it's just anybody that reads books, you're gonna get 80% of the people not looking for your book. It's when you get that one specific person, even if it's at you miss the show and you don't get that person, but the next show you get that person that's like super fans over your story, either what your story's about or you or your vibe. That's how you that pushes me through. So people just have different tastes. So I don't really judge them, but I judge my wife for making me go to these shows.
Then we just make a note that that kind of show isn't for us and we don't do it next year. We find something else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I answer your question
Yeah, you
without going on a tangent?
did. Yes.
I'm so proud of myself.